And one of the things we should do is not only talk the talk, but walk the walk. I am very proud to be the only candidate up here who does not have a super PAC, who is not raising huge sums of money from Wall Street or special interests. I am enormously proud. Never believed it would happen that we have raised $3.5 million individual contributions averaging $27 apiece. That is what the political revolution means.
Anybody who ever took donations or speaking fees from any interest group has to be bought. And I just absolutely reject that, Senator. And I really don't think these kinds of attacks by insinuation are worthy of you. And enough is enough. If you've got something to say, say it directly. But you will not find that I ever changed a view or a vote because of any donation that I ever received. And I have stood up and I have represented my constituents to the best of my ability, and I'm very proud of that. So I think it's time to end the very artful smear that you and your campaign have been carrying out in recent weeks. And let's talk about the issues. Let's talk about the issues that divide us.
Okay.
That was from the MSNBC debate from Thursday night. As you can see there, things were getting heated, and in my opinion, it was about time that it did. Clinton had no choice to do that because of what happened in Iowa this week. As you already know, Sanders was very close to winning there, as from what I've seen, a little too close for some people. At least for Bernie Sanders, it sounds like he has a plan.
And while the results are still not complete, it looks like we'll have about half of the Iowa delegates. I want to take this opportunity to congratulate Secretary Clinton. And her organization for waging a very vigorous campaign. And I want to thank Governor O'Malley. I think the people of Iowa have sent a very profound message to the political establishment, to the economic establishment, and, by the way, to the media establishment. And that is, given the enormous crises facing our country, it is just too late for establishment politics and establishment economics.
I bring this up first because Clinton was singing a very different tune before Thursday night. In this video, she explains why.
Wow, what a night, an unbelievable night. What a great campaign. This has been an incredible honor to campaign across Iowa with so many of you to make the case for the kind of future we want for the Democratic Party and for the United States of America. I congratulate my esteemed friends and opponents. I wish Governor O'Malley the very best. He's a great public servant who has served Maryland and our country. And I am excited about really getting into the debate with Senator Sanders about the best way forward to fight for us and America. I followed their campaign very closely. I understand what they're appealing to, and I intend to stand against it. I will not let their divisiveness, their efforts to rip away the progress that we've made, be successful, because we can't afford that. So as I stand here tonight, breathing a big sigh of relief, thank you, Iowa. I want you to know I will keep doing what I have done my entire life. I will keep standing up for you. I will keep fighting for you. I will always work to achieve the America that I believe in, where the promise of that dream that we hold out to our children and our grandchildren never fades, but inspires generations to come. Join me. Let's go win the nomination. Thank you all, and God bless you.
Now let's be real. This has been a very rough week for Clinton, and no one can deny that. Let's face it. When you win 6 different coin tosses and there are at least 2 different videos of possible voter fraud, you got some defending to do for yourself, because it's not going away. However, I do have an issue. I have to go back to a show I did a year ago, and here is exactly what I said.
It talks about it's been donated to her to the Clinton Foundation, up to $250,000 to $500,000. Now, the article also reported that ExxonMobil gave $5 million. Now, Onegakos Petroleum, I know I didn't pronounce that right, gave up to $100,000, and also Chesapeake Energy, Citgo, and Occidental Petroleum gave up $25,000. Now, you're probably wondering, why am I talking about that article in regards to the article from Politico.com? Now, it's very simple. In the Politico article, people are saying it's just too much because they're doing it so much. And that is the article I want to talk to you today, and that is called The Trolling of Hillary Clinton. Now, I know that deserves an explanation, and I'm going to give it right now. I don't know if you noticed it, but I have. I mean, you can go on Facebook, any forums, any websites. I don't care where you go. There are people campaigning on Clinton's behalf. And the Political article talks about this in briefing, talks about this in passing, And that should be the topic of that article, and that's why I'm talking about it. People are campaigning on her behalf. So basically, if you're doing that, saying that she should be the nominee, you are nothing more than an unpaid troll. And the other reason why I bring this up is this. If she becomes a nominee, 2 things. Number 1, she pulled off what Ron Paul's people couldn't do. And I'll applaud her for that, even though it's totally wrong. And the other reason with this is, if she pulls this off, progressives, and I'm talking about the diehard progressives, you are 100% hypocrites. Because you are the same people who raised holy hell about when the same thing happened to Mitt Romney during that last presidential election cycle. So keep that in mind.
I said that a year ago, and it's becoming true now. Don't believe me? There's an article from Politico this week, and even Senate Democrats said everything to prop up Clinton. Even Brian Schatz of Hawaii said that she is the gatekeeper of progressivism. And I have to ask, what bubble are some of these people living in? I saw this coming a long time ago, from people ramming Clinton down people's throats for the last 4 years, and it's backfiring big time. And I got news for you, Democratic Party line voters. You will be making a huge mistake to elect Clinton just because she has a D next to her name. And don't tell me that the other side is worse, unless you're talking about Trump or Cruz. It is an unknown to that point, and you know it. We still have a long way to go, but when Super Tuesday happens, I think that we will know what is going on.